Değerli spor izleyenleri, Anadolu Efes'in yeni transferi Jordan Nwora ile beraberiz. Hello, welcome to Istanbul firstly. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Thank you. So I want to go a little back. Your first step in basketball. I heard that your dad was a basketball coach. Was it his motivation?
Yeah, my dad's been coaching since I was born. Obviously it's me who wants to play, but I think I'd say he's the one who put the ball in my hands and just, has kind of guided me along this path.
And also high school was full of basketball in your career.
Yeah, he was around a lot for high school for me, and I wouldn't be where I am today without him.
So did you have any player that you watched growing up, like saying, I want to be like him one day?
Yeah, my favorite player, growing up was Carmelo Anthony.
Really?
Yeah, my mom is from Syracuse, and he went to Syracuse, so I just grew up a Syracuse fan, and I think because of that, just following him, and just his whole career, that was my, I guess you'd say, basketball idol.
Nowadays, do you have any player?
Nowadays, I think
playing.
I think I just try to be me now. Obviously, I try to take bits and pieces from everybody, but I think as you get older and being there and playing with those guys, it changes a little bit. So.
Okay, then college. In the second year of college, you became the permanent five of your team. So you were like really good, and they can't replace you in the team, unreplaceable, I guess. So how was those years?
College was great. I tell everybody who asks me about it, some of the best times in my life. I had a great team, great coaches. It's kind of a shame, how it had to end with COVID, canceling the rest of that season. But, it was still great, and, I wouldn't trade that experience for the world. So.
And you had 37 points, I guess. Yeah, 37 points, career high.
Yeah.
In college.
Yeah, at Boston College, it was just a great game. I could have had some more points, but didn't finish out the game, and at the end of the day, we got the win, and that's what matters.
In college, you were away from your family, or?
Yeah, I was in Louisville. I'm from Buffalo, New York, so I was gone from home. It's about an 8-hour drive, but it was nothing new. I went to prep school for a year or two, so I really left home when I was 17, and I go back and visit when I can, but I've been gone for a while.
Did your dad used to come to the games?
Yeah, my dad would come to as many games as he can come to. Him and my mom, and my sisters too, when they get the chance to.
So your dad also asked you to come to Nigerian national team. I read somewhere.
Yeah. I came the first time I played with Nigeria. It was going into my sophomore season. And I played in the qualifiers, and we qualified for the World Cup. But that was my first time playing for him, and it was definitely an experience. Playing for, my dad. It was a crazy dynamic, and to this day I say that's the hardest, coach I've ever had to play for. So.
So you were both more like coach, player, not son and dad.
Yeah, during that time for sure. It's weird sometimes trying to find that line. But we were able to do it, and once it's off the court, it's all good. And when it's on the court, it's business. So
he's an angry coach, I guess.
Yeah, very.
Really?
Yeah.
So then your NBA journey starts. Most of the players say that it's the most exciting experience they have. The draft, I mean. How was that?
It was great. Just realizing, all the hard work, dreams come true. And just, finally being able to say I achieved, my lifelong dream. So. And
in your rookie season, you achieved the biggest thing, I guess.
The biggest thing, yeah, winning an NBA championship. It was a super, special moment for, me and obviously my family. And not a lot of people can say they've done it, and I'm just happy to say, I'm an NBA champion. And
you have a game with 34 points, 14 rebounds. In Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, you're a big player.
Yeah.
So is there any experiences you want to share, like that I can't forget this, any type of that?
In terms of just being in Milwaukee or being
in Milwaukee, in the championship year?
I think the biggest moment I'd honestly say is just that, just the journey of winning the championship, learning from guys, playing with Giannis, playing with Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, just learning from those guys. It was great for me and my career.
I was gonna ask Giannis, of course. He was the MVP of that season, of that year. So how is playing with Giannis? So some of the people say that he's the best. Some of the people say that no, he's not the best. LeBron is the best, or Doncic, or Jokic. So what do you think about him?
I just see I saw the work he put in on a daily basis and everything he was doing. He's a great player. I think he'll continue to be a great player, and I just wish him continued success.
So any other NBA story you want to share? Maybe in Indiana or?
Nope, all good.
Best one was in Milwaukee, I guess.
I had great moments with every team I've been on. It was just all steps in the journey.
You ever want to be back in the NBA? One day, maybe?
Maybe one day. Like I said, I got asked that earlier. Just we'll cross that bridge once it comes.
Then you came overseas. It's a hard decision for a player living overseas to come here with Efes. How was making that decision?
It was definitely a difficult decision. I think at the time it's just what was in my best interest. I talked to Shane, I talked to Elijah before deciding to come here. I talked to Coach Tommy, and just decided that this is for me the best step for my career. And I'm excited to see what this season holds.
I was going to ask you about Elijah Bryant, actually, because you won the championship together in NBA. Did you talk to him? You said yes, you did talk to him, but how is your relationship with him? You're close, you guys?
Yeah, me and Elijah are close. We were tight in Milwaukee, and he was one of the first people I reached out to when I was thinking about making this move and coming over here. And he kind of just reassured me and was the reason why I ultimately decided to come out here.
Did you ever think the hard parts of playing in Europe, because it's different than NBA?
I think it's still early to see. As the season goes on, I'm sure more stuff will, surprise me or shock me. But right now, everything has been smooth sailing. So.
But in the preseason games, you don't seem so shocked, actually, with your performance.
I think it's just more so, playing in FIBA in the past, playing in the Olympics. I've played in these kind of competitions. Mm-hmm. It's still different, and I'm still adjusting a little, kind of trying to tweak my brain from NBA play and Europe play. But I think I'll be able to make the adjustment and do what I need to do this season.
I think in European basketball you can show your defensive part more, because it's more defensive game.
Yeah, I agree. I've actually said that. I think on defense, the way the rules are set up with defensive 3 seconds, everything, it kind of makes scoring harder on mm-hmm. people and stuff like that. So it's definitely a difference.
How do you strengthen your defensive ability after that much offense in a game? Hard question, maybe a little.
Yeah, that's a hard question. I think it's just a team concept and how we all, rely on each other, and so.
That's it.
Yep.
So you ever ask the coach some stuff like, why don't we play like this? It was like this in NBA and stuff.
I've definitely, said that a couple times. There are still some rules that I'm not, aware of. The other day I ran in to try to get a rebound on a free throw before it hit the rim, and nobody told me that was a rule. I have to wait for it to hit the rim, and I got called for that. But there are little things here and there that, I'll learn as we keep going. Same with, I shot a ball the other day in practice, and they hit it off the rim. And I obviously, like, playing in FIBA Olympics, I've seen that, but it's been a long time since I've played like that, so it caught me off guard a little. But it's part of playing over here, and this is the rules, and I'm sure I'll become accustomed to them quickly. You're
gonna get used to it, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
So, did you watch EuroLeague before?
A little bit here and there. Obviously playing with Giannis, me and Shane share an agent, so I kept up with him over here a little bit. So here and there I watched a little bit.
If you ask Shane, Efes is the best team to come here.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So this year is going to be your rookie season, first year. And in your rookie season, you won an NBA championship. Why not this year, I want to say.
I mean, that's the ultimate goal. And hopefully we get it done again this year. So
You think the team is ready?
I
How's
think-
the motivation? How's the locker room?
I think the team is ready. I think that everybody, wants to go out there and win, get back to winning championships. I know this team's had a lot of success in the past, so I'm sure they just want to get back to that level.
You have a captain like Shane. If you have a captain like Shane, you'll be more motivated day by day, game by game.
Yeah.
Thank you for this interview and good luck throughout all the season.
Thank you.
Thank you. Değerli Sport izleyenleri, röportajımızın sonuna geldik. Keyifli seyirler.